Welcome back to Ubad's lab, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to balance chemical equations. Alright, so a while back I made a video balancing a much more complicated chemical equation, and it was really complicated, so you had to use systems of equations and use algebra to find the coefficients. And in that video I had some comments asking, hey, how do you balance easier equations than that? So I thought it'd be nice for me to make a video explaining how I go through much simpler equations compared to that. A lot of chemistry teachers usually teach you the tally method. Like on each side you count the elements and kind of make a list on each side. I feel like that's way too time consuming, and there's definitely easier ways to go about it. So I thought it'd be nice to show how I go through them and show my thought process as I go through them. I put out 3 simple chemical equations that I'll just be going through in this video to give you guys a gist of it. Alright, so let's start on the first one. So when I see it, I just ignore everything. I just look at the first element. We got K on this side, and I check on the other side how many K's do we have. We have K2 on this side. So I'm just zeroing in on that first element, and I see 2, 1, I'll just put a 2. Like, don't think about anything else. And now, once I put that 2, I see what changed, what's set off balance by me putting that 2. For me putting that 2, what's changed is, first, obviously we balanced the K's, so we don't have to think about that. But I changed the amount of NO3s in there. So now it's 2 NO3s on this side. So now that I've seen that that's changed, I just zero in on NO3s. I look on the other side, there's 1 NO3. So let me just put a 2 there. Now, by putting this, I think the same thing. What's changed? I balanced the NO3s, so I can ignore that, but I've changed the amount of H's on this side. Now there's 2 H's. Now let me look at this side, zeroing on the H's. There's 2 H's, so I don't need to do anything. And just to check, you don't really have to do this. Last, I can check the CO3s. There's 1 CO3, 1 CO3. We're done with this one. So yeah, I feel like that's a better way to think of it. Kind of like people get like jumbled up in their thoughts when they're trying to think of how all the elements and the ions relate to each other, but it's way easier when you just think about one element at a time. So let's look at the second one. We got 1 SN on this side. So now let me check how many SNs are on this side. We got 3 SNs on this side. So let me just throw a 3 over here. And by doing that, what did I change? I changed the amount of NO2s. Or is that, yeah, NO2s. And there's originally 4 NO2s. By adding this 3, you multiply 3 by 4. I have 12 NO2s now. Let me check this side. 4 NO2s. So let me multiply it by 3 and also make 12 on both sides. But adding that 3, what did I change? I changed the amount of PTs. So 3 times, there's just a 1 over there all the time if there's nothing. So 3 PTs on this side. Let's go over to this side. 3 PTs. And just to make sure, we can check the last element. Nitrogen, we got 4 N's over here and 4 N's over here. We're good. We're done with this one. And let's check the last one now. We got 1 ZN over here. How many ZNs we got on the other side? We got 3. So let me just go back here, multiply this by 3, and I'll see what's changed. We added 3 S's. Let's check the S's on this side. There's 3. Okay. And now let's check this other element, Al. We got 2 Als on this side. Let me check Als on this side. We got 1. Let's add a 2. And now, by doing that, what have we changed? We've changed the amount of P's. So we got 2 P's, and now let's check the other side, 2 P's. So by doing that, we balanced out both the P's and the Als by just doing one thing. So it worked out pretty nice there. And that's basically it. I think you guys could benefit from this. And I just think this is way more like of a smooth way of thinking about it and just way more efficient. So I hope that helped. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram because I post some pretty cool chemistry-related things there that I think you'll enjoy. The link to that will be down in the description. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.